All right. I think we fixed it this time. Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another Zombie Survivors. Um, I'm Brodoc, and this is the first time we're actually streaming on YouTube, so kind of excited to try it out and see how everything looks. So we're just gonna go ahead and get this started. All right. Once again, I made a couple videos. We made a few builds. We got up all our upgrades. Some of the achievements that we still have. We're still missing one, but we don't need skipping ropes, right? Because we don't really tend to use recycle a lot, so I'm not too worried about the recycles. And the other two, yeah, we can get them. Maybe I'll spend some time working on it later on, but that's not really anything that's gonna affect us. So let's go ahead. We'll start talking about some builds. We went with some builds earlier today, and we ended up getting one of our best damage done so far with the SWAT, Huntress, and the Medic. Huntress did 18 million damage and 8.8 DPS. One of the best I've seen so far that I played. But once again, I'm still kind of new at this game. We just started this game this week, so it's really actually been a lot of fun. Really enjoy it, and highly suggest you guys, if you like these type of games, to go ahead and try it out. So today we're gonna go ahead and try a different type of build. So we have our sheets of items and things like that to help us out. I was thinking about different things going on. We've done cooldown builds. I want to do a turret build. So a turret build, just get everybody that has turrets down and just kind of stay with it. So SWAT has one, the engineer has one, and I think we can count the Huntress with the monkey counting as one as well too. Now the tank does not have a turret. No, it does not, and neither does Ghost. Now unless you want to talk about like his other abilities, his one abilities that he sends out, like his what do you call it, his I can't think of it, clones basically, sends them out, but I don't think there's really turns. So we're gonna probably go with the engineer first. Reason for it, so we have a little bit more cooldown reduction. We're not gonna have the medic to get us healed up, so we're gonna try to see how this works. We could get the reload speed a little bit faster. That's nice. Obviously crit's always gonna be good, but we're not looking to see how much damage per se that's gonna be on in this group, because if we were gonna do pure damage, I don't know, I might. Another build I want to do later today is maybe have, instead of having the SWAT for the reload speed, have just tank, Huntress, and the medic, and see what kind of damage we can do from there as well too, and just really focus down a lot on the reload time. Like that's what we want. A lot of this is going to be RNG, so we're just going to kind of play around with it. But we'll go with the engineer first. We haven't done really much about with the engineer, so let's go ahead and... Oh, and that's another build too I want to do, is another reload speed with the engineer. See how well the blaster is as well, but we'll come back to that one later. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to do that one. Obviously, we're going to do endless mode. We will always say we'll do the wasteland later time, but we're still in the beginning of making builds, so we're just gonna go ahead and check this out. All right, we're going in here. Already looking good. Look at that. Oh my goodness. All right, so one thing I'm also wanting to see too is how good, like how good is our RNG? Like, are we gonna have the good items? One of my goals in this game right now is to try to get all the items, get all the items filled up and everything else before we end up dying, right? Let's go get the taser. We want the SWAT and we want the Huntress. So really counting on which one we want to get first. That's going to determine what we want. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we already got some runner zombies. Already getting hit. Already getting hit. So now the way I'm thinking about this one too is because we don't have the medic, we probably want to start thinking really defensively, right? So my thought process on this one is, what am I gonna do? What do I want to do? So I think I want to do this one. I want to do some AoE on this. Let's go with the laser. I really do love the laser. Love that like chain lightning when they get really close. I don't feel like the chain lightning is actually gonna do a lot of damage in the long run. Oh my gosh, even it's still, wow. We're already having issues. Like he does not do damage, which is okay. It's fine. It's fine that he doesn't do damage, just because we're not gonna end up looking for damage, right? Our damage is gonna come from the Huntress and the SWAT. All right. So we get here. So remember, we're not getting the medic today. The blaster is not the one I want. So I like this little AoE kind of blasting going on. All right, now we got like that. Oh, I love that. And that's part of the reason why I want cooldowns. We're gonna rely a lot. Potato, really? All right, so we're gonna banish the potato. First things first. We want to focus on cooldown reduction. So that's going to be one of our first things that we want. So cooldown reductions. Ability cooldowns is literally what we're looking for. And on top of that, it gives us a little bit of damage. I'm good with that. So let's go. Oh my gosh. Reload speed would be kind of nice for this guy too as well. Holy smokes. I don't think it's the blaster I want. So now we got this, which is actually really nice as well too. All right, let's start getting our turrets up. I'm still waiting on this, and we're just gonna kind of be hanging around with our turrets. And as we get more points into there, we're just don't want to get hit already. Give me another energy shield. So we're not going to be that good against bosses, right? One thing I will say that I do like about this shield is that the shield is also protecting us a lot. There's the laser. There, we got the laser. Okay. Yo, I'm getting red. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We need some more points. One of the bad thing about starting off with a support is always like how much damage you're gonna end up doing. All right, we're still gonna put another turret down. Oh, we got two bosses, and we can't kill them. I will say that the energy field is really nice. So I'm doing 458 per second damage per second, so it's not horrible. All right, we got messing around with this. Ouch. I can tell you right now, it just doesn't feel good. Like it's yeah, this is not feeling good at all. All right, there we go, nuts and bolts. This is really good. We're already gonna be going for 60% cooldown reduction. I'm okay with that. 60% cooldown reduction is already getting close to halfway. Oh, what? All right, we're moving on. We're dodging, we're weaving. All right, so that's the last bit of the laser, so we don't have to worry about lasers anymore. One of it's done. We want turret, and who's the other one I just had? Oh, the energy field, the one that's literally big circle around me. But the turrets are already coming out like quick, which is good. It's a good thing to have. I want them to come out quicker. So we're gonna see how fast they can come out, how strong they are, and then on top of that, you know, we're gonna see if they can do any damage. We're gonna see how well these guys are gonna do, and we're gonna really stay by with our turrets. All right, so moving on. So our big one right now is cooldown reduction. We're gonna see how well this turns out. I just already have a feeling like it's not gonna be good, but we'll see. I want to see how like we get with everybody else too. Like if everybody else gets like we get all the turrets up, everybody's there. Look at this. Like this is nice. Oh yeah, I have to get that yellow box. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Energy shield. Yep. We're doing good so far with the levels. It's looking decent. So I guess the energy shield does do damage to them. So that might be something I want to kind of look into as well. All right. Not anything bad, just not what I want to look for. Nuts and bolts are always a good one. Still want to look for like that ring of power. We still want to look for item chest. Those things we want to start looking for because we want to start getting the bonuses as soon as we can. And right now we're already 5 minutes in and it's not looking good, right? So we got some good cooldown reductions. What is our cooldown reduction anyway? We're looking at 52%. 52% cooldown reduction. Can't complain about that. Oh, I ran into that like an idiot. All right, let's get this one. So now this one, it damaged a little bit, but it lasts for 15 seconds, and the cooldown on it is 32 seconds. So if we do have 50% cooldown reduction, then technically that should be 15 seconds. So we should have an energy shield almost every time. So that is not a bad thing. Having something like that is actually really good. And if it is doing damage like that and just killing these guys really quickly, I'm okay with it. But I can tell you right now, it's not going to be that great later on. Oh, well, this is not good. So we didn't get the. We still need more. Yeah, I'm about to say we still need more cooldown reduction. But it's okay, just because ooh, he's coming. Okay, so let's look at this. We are gonna have the Huntress, so that's gonna help us out with the mod chip. Mod chip's gonna be good. It's gonna help out with the reload. Reload's gonna be good, and fire rate. We're talking about a little bit, so it's still not that bad. But in the time being right now, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take this. This is not a bad thing to have at all. Now, wish this energy shield. I don't know if it actually gives you any type of defense stuff, but it definitely does slow down the other mobs. And all we want to do right now is just keep getting more. We're starting to look better. Like, honestly, it's starting to look better. Okay, we can get one more. Actually, before we even look at that. Ooh, those turrets. We're just trying to stay on top of the turrets. We're trying to stay, you know, close to it. They're taking damage. So we can probably stack 3 turrets right now. And that just helps us. That just helps us out, right? So let's see here. Sorry if I sound a little like out of it. Just got back from work and I'm just kind of draining. But as I was working today, I was like thinking to myself, like, what kind of builds can I do? Like, I wanna think of other things. So I want to do a turret build. I want to see if it actually is good. Now, None of these are the ones I want. That is unfortunate, because I'm gonna have to really push myself to try to get this next one. We'll go with the EMP grenade, and we'll try to be really careful about how much we pull, because we gotta survive. I think what, another minute before we can get the next person, because we don't wanna pick money. Money is a really bad thing to pick. So, oh, look at that cooldown. Or sorry, nuts and bolts. We want these nuts and bolts. The other stuff is not bad either, right? We will want them later on, but we want these nuts and bolts. So now, cooldown reduction we're looking at is at 42%. So I want to know if we're gonna keep the shield up this whole time. So I'm checking, I'm watching. I mean, the shield hasn't dropped yet. We're looking good with it. And I do feel like the shield is actually really, really nice and it's helpful, right? Like, oh, I got hit by a little poison ball. So those poison balls really are sneaky on this. So we just gotta watch out for it. All right. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Oh, golly. All right. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We still got a few levels in there. We're just trying to finish off this character before we get the next one. Now, it doesn't matter which one we get next, right? We can get the Huntress or we can get the SWAT guy. Either one is perfectly fine for me. It really doesn't matter. We just need to make sure we get somebody next now. So that's what's really more important right now, is trying to get the next person. He's coming after me. Okay. Okay, so we do want more health. We might as well start looking for that, because we're not going to have the medic. The medic's not going to be there, so we probably want to have the more health portion of it. The reload time would also be really nice too. So it's really hard to pick. So we're going to go with the health first, just because we're not quite focused on that. So we're going with the Huntress. Huntress first. Which is good, because she does do some damage. Like she's pretty strong apparently, you know. But she also has that one decoy, you know, zombie decoy, which actually is really nice for us. Helps us out. Now we just gotta level up and see if we can get more points for her now. Speaking of zombie decoy, not a bad thing. So let's go ahead and put a point on that, because that's what we do kind of want. We want to put some points into that. Ooh, excuse me. So the only thing I'm kind of worried about is just bosses, but even the bosses are kind of running into those zombie decoys, so it's not a bad thing. All right, we got another box. And we got the SOS, but we want the box first. He's down. All right. Honestly, let's get another 200 max health. I'm okay with that. 200 max health. We're already at 1650, and we have 2 characters. So we still got one more character to go. That's not too shabby. I'm not definitely complaining about that. All right. We'll go with the zombie. Like I said, we're doing a decoy build, so we want to make sure that we max out those points for the decoy. Obviously we're not getting that one, and obviously the bow is going to be one of the probably priority over decoy, but we're just not worrying too much about it. We need her to do some good damage. And I'm also thinking about, like, do I want to go ahead and do a what do you call it? Do I want to go ahead and do the sniper? See, he's getting distracted. The only one that doesn't get distracted is the charger. The charger boss. He doesn't get distracted at all. But that's okay. We need to get a lot of points. Alright, he's down. Alright, let's keep up with the bow. We need more damage out there, so the more she can keep doing, the better. Alright. Pushing through. Now, see, I would be excited about this. Is a good set here, but we're not doing that. So we're gonna go ahead and re-roll. Now, I will say I probably want to go with the weapon damage. I know it's not more of the survivability, but in all retrospect, if you really think about it, we still need damage to do, because as we get to a higher time, they're gonna have more health, and we're not gonna be able to just stay still, right? So we're gonna look at those type of things. We gotta really be careful. So weapon damage for right now, to make life easier, we're gonna go ahead and try to keep doing that, because once again, we're gonna still have the SWAT. We're gonna still have the Huntress that does a lot of damage. I was gonna go first. See how that guy's just running at the monkey? Boom, monkey explodes. And we do want more than weapon damage, we want ability damage. That's gonna be a big one. If we get ability damage, that's what we want to see, because the monkey will explode for a lot more if we have that, right? Because the monkey is an ability damage, not necessarily a weapon damage. Even though technically it counts as a weapon, but it's more of an ability. So that's something to think about. Well, we can get rid of this one and then never have to worry about it anymore. So he only has one. The engineer only has like one more ability that we have to worry about. Okay, we got the boss coming in. Ooh. All right, let's get that box for us. Okay. I might go with, oh gosh. They're both kind of good. But because I do pick up those, I wouldn't mind the instant reload as well too. That's okay. Like I said again, I mean, I can tell you right now, most of the stuff that we got right now is probably not the best. But not gonna worry too much about it. I like the fact that the shield is actually pretty decent. Shield's doing a good job. There's a SWAT, but we're not ready for the SWAT. Zombie decoy. So at least we know that the zombie decoy actually does distract some. Oh my gosh. But getting hit by those poison balls, I gotta really keep an eye on it. I feel like someone else has a turret. I just don't. I can't think of the top of my head. I don't think anybody does, but I feel like we do have one more. We have the SWAT with the actual turret. We have the zombie. The zombie one that the Huntress dropped, right? The decoy. Alright, multi-shot, baby. Multi-shot. Let me go get this box. Still wouldn't mind some more cooldown, you know. There we go. We got some more cooldown reduction. The weapon damage is good, but let's go ahead and get this ability cooldown down. So now that will really put us down to 37, which is nice. 37 is always good. That means we drop more items. Let's go with the zombie decoy. See, just standing still right there, like it's just taking, just amazing. Love it. It does make life a little bit easier. All right, we'll get multi-shot first. Sorry. Oh. Ooh. Almost ran into him. So we're at the 15-minute mark. Feeling good so far. Ooh. All right, this one would be nice, but I don't want to waste my like, this one's not bad. Now there's the Ring of Power. Obviously we're gonna tend to take it, even though it's really horrible to take it right now, but that once again goes with the whole RNG guide. So doing good so far though. Man, it's looking really decent. Oh, there's the SOS, which is good. All right, we have multi-shot. Yeah, let's do the multi-shot one. Ooh. Now we're just playing the waiting game. Multi-shot. Now we can do more CC, but I feel like having the explosive shot is gonna be more beneficial, because we do want things to start dying. We don't want to wait too long, because if we tend to wait too long, we're just gonna get overwhelmed. Ooh, excuse me. Cooldown and reload. That's always a good thing. So we're gonna reduce our cooldown a little bit more, to 32. Okay, we're gonna do the zombie. Then we're probably gonna start picking up that eagle eye. We need some crit. All right. Alright, moving. All right, there's explosive arrow. Explosive arrow is gonna be a big one. All right. Now we're gonna banish this one. We're not gonna need it. Firing rate will not be bad, but let's see if we can get one more cooldown reduction. Banish that one. I guess we'll take the boxing gloves. They won't be too bad, but I feel like not 100% sure if I want to do firing or reload first. We're almost at the 20-minute mark. Last explosive arrow. Oh, I ran into that. By the way, this is just a test stream. We're just testing out the stream of this anyway and the quality of it. So it's not gonna be long or anything else like that. I just wanted to test it out. And it seems to be working better. Alright, so there's the item chest. This is a good one to have. Duct tape's also another good one to have as well. We can have that. We'll barely get a 1% out of it. But the reload, wow, why is that reload time so low? Holy cow. We'll do that. Oh, because we have frenzy. That's why I reload so low. Okay, so we're just gonna stop it here because for right now, because I'm still messing around with the live stream and everything else, and just trying to catch this out, try to see what else I can play with. So you might catch me coming on and off. So just letting you know. But if you were here watching this, I do appreciate it. And this might be a build I'm gonna kind of play around and push a little bit more too, and then that way I can make a video out of it for YouTube. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. And hopefully catch you again sometime.